Hey loves, it is me. It's I, Love Jones. I am back with another one. And well, after all this time, after all these years, months and years, I'm still being followed around. You would think people would have got enough by now, and they haven't. It's to the point now that I guess I'm so used to it, I don't even pay it attention anymore until it's so very obvious what they're doing, and I feel like at that point they just trying to get a reaction. That's what it feels like. They just want me to react, and so that's exactly what I don't give them is a reaction. That makes no sense. How petty people can be. And now they got this what feel like this I want to say the motorcycle club, but it's more like the moped. I don't know what they riding on. It don't really give motorcycle. It's giving more like a little moped, a little bike that can go as fast as some cars, but not quite. I don't know. It don't really look like a motorcycle to me. But every time I look up, they right there. They right there. I'm at the gym and they doing donuts in the parking lot, driving around and around. I look up and they right there. When I'm over here by where I stay, they ride up and down the street, and it appears to be the same person on the same little moped type of bike. I don't know. I don't know. I guess that's one of the newer watches now. People are crazy. Anyway, let's see what's in the energy, y'all. Evidently, one of the last couple videos that I posted, the sound went out on, which does not surprise me because that's what happens. The sound will go out, the video will stop anytime I start getting into an area. Look, they see you as a threat. Anytime I start getting into an area where they don't want me discussing, weird stuff start happening. See a Libra right here? The sound will go out, the video will just stop randomly, like the internet just went out. It'll pause. You never know what pause. It's all kind of weird stuff will happen. As long as you're talking about nothing really, or at least not a certain situation, which I don't really choose what comes out of these cars. I just talk about whatever it is I see. And sometimes I guess it get a little too deep for them because that's when you start getting all the issues. So evidently one of my last couple of videos, one of them, the sound went out at a certain point and I guess never came back in. So hopefully this one stays on. Hey y'all. Hello, hello, hello. Hi from Indonesia. It's so funny. Coincidence or no? I was just looking at stuff over there. I was just looking at some houses in Bali actually. I don't know if I should have said that or not, but that's what I was just doing, looking at some places. They were really cheap too over in Bali. What part of Indonesia are you in? I'm from France. That is definitely on my bucket list. A places to go. Anthony, maybe I'll see you there one day. Redmond from Georgia. Hi, Redmond. You are my neighbor. I am here in Georgia too. What is South France? What is South France, Anthony? What part are you in? Marseille? Marseille? I never heard of that. Is it close to something that's more popular that I may know of? One hour from now. Oh, I know where that's at. I do know where that's at. Somebody I used to follow. I think I still follow her actually. On my Instagram page, my travel page on IG. She's from Nice. She always posts these really nice pictures from over there. Am I pronouncing that right? Is it nice or is it pronounced with some accent that I'm not saying? Because I know I'm just saying it in the American way. So that's what it looks like to me. Just nice. What are you doing in my car? I'm about to do a reading. I am about to read these cards, see what comes out in the energy. I'm always in this car, in case you haven't noticed. Maybe, is this your first time on here? Because I am always in the car. All right, so let me go ahead and get started. We 8 minutes in already, so. Holy Spirit, archangels, please allow me to channel the messages from the energy that surrounds us. Spirit guides, ancestors of the highest white light only. Tell us what we need to know, please, and thank you. Guess what? I'm saying it right. I said it right. All right, y'all. So let's see. I just cut the deck on mentally and emotionally drained, and then as I'm shuffling, I see a mental illness. Someone could be going through some type of reaction. Now for every action, there is a reaction. Someone could be going through some type of reaction for something that they may have done. Now somebody feels mentally and emotionally drained. They have poured all of themselves into something, I'm guessing, that did not work for them. It says, I made a mistake. You got someone here feels like they made a mistake by doing whatever it is that they have done. They made a mistake here. Fraud. Ooh. Okay, so somebody may have did something fraudulently. And this person could be feeling drained, mentally and emotionally drained, going through some type of mental breakdown, because they could be getting caught up in whatever this is, whatever kind of fraud this is they have committed. It says low-key a spiritual awakening as well. So along with whatever this is you've done, and you may be suffering the consequences of it, they are also going through some type of spiritual awakening. And just based off what they've done and the backlash from it, I'm going to assume it doesn't feel like a good spiritual awakening. It doesn't feel good. And I'm sure the person, whoever it is that you committed some type of fraud on, doesn't feel good either. Sure, they don't feel good either. I see endings here. 10-10, endings, some type of ending, something that's ending. Ending and new beginnings here. Looks like someone's seeing a healer as a threat. And I don't understand. And so because they seen a healer as a threat here, and they have went out the way to do some type of fraud. I don't know, in this person's name, against this person. And now they could be suffering. This here is the mental issues here. Confirmation on that mental issues. Although it came out twice already. It says 3 times confirmation on it. It says behavioral and emotional disorders. Anxiety, depression, bipolar disorder. So that's what someone could be experiencing right now. Some type of anxiety, depression, because they feel like they made a mistake. And if they suffer from some type of bipolar issues, this is the depressive side of it. Now there's manic and there's depression. Manic side and depressive side. I feel like this person is karmic. Again, some type of karma back. This is you reap what you've sown type of energy here. And so this person could be in some type of depressive state here because they know they've done something wrong here. This may be a person who's not used to being caught in whatever it is that they do. I don't know if this is the first time they've done this or not, but it looks like they've seen someone as a threat. And so what do people do when they see you as a threat? They try to extinguish the threat. They try to stop it. They try to slow it down somehow. And so tried to slow this person down by committing some type of fraud. And so I don't know if that means stealing something from this person, some type of identity theft, like doing something in this person's name. They've done something here which may have some type of legal backlash. And now this person is in regret. Now they are in regret. fraud. Yeah, I got the deck on fraud again. It says moving. Somebody could be trying to move. It could be this person trying to move away so that they won't have to deal with the consequences of whatever this is. So maybe it won't be in the public. They won't have to be seen for whatever way that they're going to be seen by doing this. Or this could be you moving. Because, yeah, bipolar disorder. Somebody here may actually have some type of bipolar disorder where they suffer from these manic and depressive personalities. One minute they seem to have too much energy and they are excited and persistent about doing things, maybe things that don't make sense. And the next minute they are depressed and sad and down and out. See a smooth criminal here. So yeah, somebody has definitely done something here that's going to have some type of legal backlash. Contact a lawyer. So this person could be contacting a lawyer because they know what it is they've done, or you may need to contact a lawyer because this person has done what they've done, some type of fraud. Could be some type of fraud in your name. They seen you as a threat, so they just, like, I don't know if this is one of those things where they wanted you to go down for whatever it was that they were doing, or if this is one of those things where they may have stolen something from you that would have put you in a better situation than you are right now if they were just trying to stop your forward movement, so they stole something here. Something that have to do with children trying to stop your money. So they seen you as a threat somehow. And I'm going to assume it was a threat in business because whatever fraud they have done here, they've committed against you or in your name, they were trying to stop your money somehow. And so if something was coming to you, they may have done some type of fraud to stop you from receiving it. If there were positions that you were supposed to have, I don't know, then they could have done some type of fraud to stop you from being considered for those positions. This is someone who was trying to stop your money, and I heard somebody talking about something similar to this earlier, and they were saying that the person tried to stop your money all the way around. They tried to stop all opportunities coming in for you here. This is someone who tried to stop your life. This is someone who looked at you, who is a healer. They looked at you and felt threatened by you. And so their reaction was to stop everything around you, stop all forward movement that you may have had. So they wanted to stop your money from coming through, whatever way that was. If you were being left something, they stopped you from receiving it, or they may have tried to steal it. If you were being given positions, they tried to make sure you didn't get those positions. If you were trying to get a job, they probably stopped you from being able to get jobs. That would have looked like slander, defamation they could have done here. They may have even been trying to get you to go to jail somehow if they were doing some type of fraud in your name. They may have wanted you to be looked at as you were the person doing whatever this was so that you can take the downfall. So you will be the one that falls with this, whatever this is that they were doing. But again, you are some type of healer. You're this person who carries some type of light here. And that said, they've been found out about. I feel like this person's being exposed somehow. So this could look like law officials looking at this person. Yeah, there you go. Someone being investigated. I see here there was some type of community effort here. And so they had the community working with them, committing some type of fraud against you or in your name or whatever this is that they were doing. The whole community. There's a community of people who are working with them to do this, whatever this is. And now this person's sad and depressed, all down and out because I feel like they're getting caught. It's giving me a Rihanna song. You're only sorry you got caught. Because this person, they seen you as a threat. They seen you as a threat and they wanted to stop that by any means necessary. And I kind of feel like this is not the first time they've done this. Whoever this is, it's not the first time that they seen someone as a threat and tried to eliminate the threat by doing something dirty behind their back. And for this person to have a community of people working with them, it's given like some type of club, some type of like secret society, some type of establishment, some type of, maybe they have some type of position of power where they're able to gather people together where people will listen to them, people believe them. But they had a lot of people playing, trying to create your demise because they seen you as a threat. Got social media here. Someone may have done things on social media here. They could have hacked into your accounts. Um, this could have been just someone putting things on social media regarding you. This slander, defamation here. And so if this is the person you know, then they probably had you blocked on social media to make sure you did not see whatever this is that they were posting. But if this is a person who's also well known, then that means a lot of other well known people would have seen whatever this is they were posting. So that means it was that much easier for them to knock, stop, or block any opportunities that may have been coming your way. This is someone who was trying to stop your money here. And I see here you will win that race that you didn't even know you were running. That's because this was being done behind your back. This is not someone courageous enough to do whatever they were doing because they were committing some type of fraud and probably telling a bunch of lies on you in the background. And so they wouldn't have done that for you to be able to see it. They only wanted the people who they knew would have some type of influence on you advancing in life somehow. They did it where they could see it. But again, I'm looking down at this, contact a lawyer here and you will win that race. I feel like whatever lawsuit you might have with this person, you're going to win it. You will win whatever lawsuit you may have with this, because if this is some type of investigation, now this person wishes they wouldn't have done whatever they've done. That means that's proof of whatever lies they have been telling here. Somebody has some type of proof of it, which means you have a successful lawsuit. And so there's nothing really they can fight against proof. Only thing they can say is why they may have done it. But we've already established why they've done it, because they seen you as a threat. It's not because you've done something to them, it's because they seen you as a threat. And I don't know whether that's a threat in this industry that they in. Maybe you are doing something in the whatever industry they could be in. Look, I just cut the deck on. Don't like the light that you carry here. It's the person who they seen you in the light that you were supposed to be seen, but they did not like that. This is someone who maybe they wanted to be seen in a light themselves, but this is someone who also has not done the work here. This is someone who sounds like they have some type of sense of entitlement, some type of hmm, I keep saying they're threatening a child too. Someone who has some type of sense of entitlement here, or some type of position that they were able to use or abuse their power with. Did not like the light that you carried. So this is a person who could have been jealous of you. This is a person that may have been used to having the attention on them here. Maybe you are some type of spiritual advisor. This person wanted to be that themselves. And if you aren't that, maybe you were being looked at as some type of spiritual advisor. Maybe, again, someone could have been looking to give you that title or that position here. And someone else could have wanted to have it for themselves. And so they decided to slander you, defame your character here, spread a bunch of rumors, tell a bunch of lies, commit some type of fraud. And I don't how you want to be some type of spiritual advisor here and you are clearly an unhealed person. You have all these things about you that you need to focus on. This mental and emotional health here. You got all these things that you should be focusing on to fix yourself, to better yourself, to find yourself, to make you a better person. And instead you focus on making someone else look bad so that you can have this position when you don't deserve it. You don't do anything. You're not doing anything to deserve it here. As a matter of fact, you're doing the complete opposite here. Because this is a person who's not trustworthy. This is a person who's jealous. This is a person who doesn't want to see other people in the light, in a certain light. And so how are you going to other people on what they can do to step into their light if you haven't even stepped into your own here? If you are trying to fraud somebody out of their position, if you're trying to look as if you are this person that you are not. I see gang stalking here. Somebody could be stalking someone, or again, it's a community effort, so somebody could have the community stalking someone here. And so they're paying people to watch you. You know, I just read a post not long ago, and it said something along the lines of, if spirituality is not helping you to heal and do the right things by people and yourself, then it's not spirituality. Something like that. Which I found it funny because a lot of people would go out the way and say spirituality includes all of these things that they don't have anything to do with healing. All these things, that's manipulation, that is dark magic, that is all this other hell-raising things. They say spirituality includes all of that. course, I don't agree with that, but to each his own. Ending of a situation. Something is ending. Ending came out twice. So something is about to end. I feel like it's whatever it is they were trying to do because they're caught up here. And so they're disappointed at themselves because they are caught up in whatever this is that they have tried to do. Whatever this is they were trying to do to you, they're exposed. People see them as being liars. People see them as being deceitful. People see them as being unhealed here. People see them as being fraudsters. It's not funny because you commit fraud, like I said, it's some type of legal aspect of this all. And so whatever they were trying to do to you to get you caught up somehow, it's backfiring. This a person could be going to jail for whatever it is that they've done, just to try to slow you down, all out of jealousy, all out of envy here, because they wanted to win over you, a position that they're not even suitable for. Imagine that. Imagine me getting mad because the neighborhood doctor is being looked at as the neighborhood doctor when I don't have any credentials that say I should be the neighborhood doctor, but I want to be that. But nothing about me says that I can heal anything, but I want to do that. And so I'm going to tear the person down who's doing it so I can pretend like I'm doing it myself. Yeah, this is a person that they definitely got some mental emotion, some mental emotional issues that they need to heal, because there's something wrong with that. And then they went so far as to have other people included in it, and so you recruited other people in your BS here. And what did you have to tell these other people to recruit them and make this make sense? Because if you weren't being looked at already for whatever this is, then how you just all of a sudden qualify to be that? Why are you trying to take someone else down? Like, what did you tell other people to get them to engage in stalking, harassing, lying on someone? Yeah. Targeting somebody here. Hmm. So you have made up this whole situation and had someone as a target, a community target here. Someone who hasn't done anything but lived in their purpose here, and because they were being seen in some type of light that you did not carry yourself, you decided you were just going to take this person down. You don't want people to see them for who they are. You want people to see them for who you want them to be. And you want them to be seen as this. And so you told lies, manipulated people. It's kind of sick when you think about it. Like I said, somebody has some real real mental issues they need to deal with, real behavior issues that they need to deal with. Makes it that much worse when you are a full grown adult and you're still dealing with behavior issues. again, I feel like this is somebody who's in some type of position that made them feel entitled, make them feel like they were able to do something like this. I see elite, so it definitely could have been somebody in some type of position where they were well known to the community, and so it was easy for them to use the community to do their dirty work here. And now they're feeling sorry about having done it, but it's not because they feel bad for the person who they've committed some type of fraud against. It's not because they feel bad at the lies that they have told, at the opportunities they may have caused this person to miss. It's not because they feel bad knocking this person's money after having this person suffer through things that they shouldn't have never had to suffer through. It's not because they feel bad at they feel bad because there now could be some type of investigation on them. And I keep seeing family. Somebody's family could have something to do with this. It could be somebody's family. Watched by a drone. Somebody could be watching someone by a drone here. Investigation. Okay, so that could be some type of investigation drone. So if you are like me, being harassed and kind of stalked by people on the ground, then you may very well have investigators around you who see exactly what's going on. And they see those people. Yes. And I just seen I love you. You got somebody that feels like they love you. You know who that is. Could be one of the investigators. It could be somebody that's just watching you. That you got somebody here who cares about you and see exactly what it is you're going through. Black magic here. Practitioner. And so you have some type of practitioner here that's doing some type of dark magic over you. Maybe to make you look like whatever it is that they've already said that you was. Maybe to make you look like all of the lies they have already placed on you here. And so if they told you, people, that you were a liar here, then they probably got some practitioner here in the background wanting to make you look like a liar. If they said that you were the one committing fraud here, then they probably got a practitioner in the background trying to make it look as if you are the one committing fraud, doing some type of magic to try to get you to do something that's outside of what you would normally do. Yeah. Because you're not doing what they expect you to do. And you probably have people here looking at you, and after hearing all of the things that has been said about you, they probably need to actually see something here. And so now people are watching to see if they actually see something here. And the practitioner is helping with that. I see public humiliation here. And so the practitioner could be doing some type of dark magic over you to probably try to humiliate you somehow. So you go sit down and be quiet, and they can get away with what they have said about you and done about you. Again, this is a person who does not feel sorry about what they've done to you, about whatever you have went through. due to whatever this is they've done. This is a person who feels sorry for themselves because they have never been caught doing something like this before. And so this is a person who may have done this and gotten away with it on more than one occasion here, making somebody look as if it was something that they weren't, making somebody lose out on positions, causing someone to lose all of their money, maybe be on the street, be homeless. So now that they look irrelevant, causing to lose their mind because one minute they're up and everything they're doing is working for them, and the next minute they are down and they can't figure out why all of a sudden I'm homeless and don't have anything and don't have any friends and don't have any family here. Earth signs, famous earth signs in music. They're connected to people you know. And so you have somebody here who's in some type of music industry that is connected to people who you know. So they're connected to maybe friends that you have, family that you have here. This is somebody who's working together. And so that may be the blood. They working together with your blood here. This is your own family here working together with people in these positions of power, people who are looked up to in the community here. They hate you. Your own family. Your own family hates you. And this person probably hates you too because somebody here was already jealous. This could be your family member, was already jealous of you. They hate you, their own family member, and it's not because you did something to them. It's because they hate who you are because they want to be you. They want to do what it is that you're doing. This is somebody who has not found themselves, and so they don't know what their life purpose is to do. They just see you and your life purpose, and they want to disrupt that. They want to do what they see you do. This is someone here feels like they could be a better you than you can be you, which to me in itself is a whole mental issue here. And especially if it has anything to do with spiritual advising and you don't even know yourself, that's the first step. You don't even know yourself. How can you help somebody else? How can you advise someone else on doing good things, on what their life should look like? Confused about what your life should look like, if you confused about what's right and what's wrong for you to be doing. Yeah, I can't look at this. Prestigious. I don't know if y'all can see that. Prestigious at the top of one deck, famous at the top of another deck, and music here at the top of another deck. Paranoia. Somebody's paranoid. They're paranoid. They're worried about what's going to come out, how they're going to be seen. They're not concerned about what you went through. They're worried about what they're going to look like when they're being shown for who they are. Maybe what fans they'll lose here with this famous here. What type of connections they're going to lose. How are people going to look at them? What kind of effects are they going to be able to have over the community here? Because, again, this somebody here could have been looked up to in the community here. And now they'll have to be seen as someone who's a liar, someone who can't be trusted, someone who may do dirty things in order to even get what it is that they have here, someone that may have done some weird things to even get the position that they currently hold. And this is a person who probably don't want people looking at them and trying to figure out what they actually did to get the position that they're in. If they would do something like this to somebody who has done nothing to them, they just seen them as a threat. And so now you have somebody here whose mind is probably going 1,000 miles per hour at all the possible things that can happen if they are found out that they could possibly be a fraud, let alone commit fraud, that their life may have been a fraud, that they may have done some dirty things to even get to this position of power that they are abusing. Lifestyle here. You see beach party. And so somebody may have the type of lifestyle that is carefree, that they, some type of luxury lifestyle here that they have, or maybe that they wanted to have here. Somebody's playing poker. They could have poker face here. Somebody could be acting as if nothing is wrong when they are truly panicking in the inside because they don't know what's about to come of this, because they know what role they played in doing whatever this with your family member. Content. See a work husband, work wife here. So somebody may work. They may have gave your family member some job. They could be all working together with your family member who's all committing some type of fraud and stealing from you, lying on you. This is something they were all doing together. I see a work husband, work wife here. So this is somebody who could have been working together and possibly sleeping together, whoever this is. And so that would have gave them even more the ammunition to do what it was that they were doing. If this person that you're working with and a family member is someone who you are also sleeping with here, and all y'all are just sleeping together and committing fraud together and lying on people together and just happily paying people to stalk somebody here and to tell lies on this person to stop them from getting any type of help with whatever it was that they were looking to do to stop people from looking at them as being some type of spiritual advisor here. And so I'm guessing whoever it is that wanted this position, I'm hearing something I heard earlier. It's giving false prophet. Whoever this is. This is someone who wanted to pretend like they carried the light here and they were doing things in the dark. So they wanted you to look at them, a person who is of the dark, and see them as being a person of the light. Imagine that. I also seen hobo here, so I don't know if someone gave someone like a position, like did a house or something come with whatever position they had, some type of living arrangements come where they sleeping with the person and living with the person, because I see hobo here. It's like somebody could have been sleeping with someone for a place to stay. Quasimodo here. Born hunchback, the townspeople feared him as a monster. And so this is what they were probably telling people you were, some type of false prophet, someone who worships the devil here. When in all actuality, it's these people who work in dark spirits here. It's these people who are dark, who are trying to make you look like you are the person who is dark, who are trying to make you be seen. So someone got a reading on you here. And so they could have got a reading on you, seeing what you were, were due to have in your future, and they wanted to take that from you here. They did not want you to have that position here. They did not want you to be seen in that type of light here. Although that is who you are, this is someone here who was jealous. Again, mental illness here. This is someone who was jealous of you and what it is that you were supposed to be walking into. What it is that was in your life purpose for you to be doing. And they got afraid of your life purpose, and so they decided, instead of finding their own way in life, instead of figuring out what their purpose was to be doing in life, they decided they were going to do what it is that you were doing, because they don't want you to overstep them. They don't want you to get bigger than them somehow. They don't want people to look up to you. They want people to look up to them here. And so instead of walking around in the sunlight, which is what you carried, something to the effects of the sunlight that illuminates everything in the dark, they walked around with this candlelight and exaggerated it and made it look like it was the sunlight, and told lies on you and committed this fraud on you and worked with your family members here and other people in the community to try to make you look some way here. I see a doppelganger here. Yeah, this is somebody here who was trying to be you. They were trying to take your whole personality on. This is someone who was trying to take your whole image on, and they were doing this for money, wealth. They got this reading on you and seen that you could maybe end up being this wealthy spiritual advisor, maybe a spiritual advisor to wealthy people, which was going to also bring you some type of wealth and fame, and they decided they were going to do it. I want this for myself. I'm not going to let them take this. I want this for myself. So this is a person who neglected whatever it is they're supposed to do in life to jump into what you were supposed to do. They wanted your destiny. And so they not stop and tried to block you by creating all this noise, by creating all this commotion in the background, by having people look at you a certain way, so that people could kind of shun you, so that people wouldn't believe you, so that people would think that you were some type of false prophet, so people would think that you were this liar, so that people could possibly think you are pretending to be something that you are not, and it's really them. What are we at right here? 53 minutes. All right, y'all. So I'm going to go ahead and end this here. That's what I have. You got somebody here. Looks like a few people who work together in some type of community setting to sabotage someone and whatever their life purpose was. To be some type of spiritual advisor. You could have been looked at to be in some type of position here for being a spiritual advisor, and somebody here wanted that instead. Could have been your family member who wanted that instead, but they worked with somebody here to sabotage you, to keep you from receiving this, to make people look at you as if you were different. You weren't what who you are. They wanted people to see you as being who they actually are. People who play in the dark, people who sabotage other people's lives, people who do fraudulent things here. And now they're being exposed here because something has been under some type of investigation and is being seen. People see them for who they are. And it may not be something that's publicly made yet, but the investigators, if nobody else, sees that these people are liars. Yeah. And you could definitely have some type of lawsuit. You may need to contact a lawyer here. It says take it to trial here. Because they might want you to maybe sign some type of NDA so that people won't know them being who they are. This is someone who may want you to help them now that they went out the way and work with family members to try to sabotage you in every way possible here. This is someone who may want you to try to work with them on something so that other people won't see them for who they are when the whole time they've spent working with people to get them to see you for something that you are not. This is somebody who was trying to ruin your reputation, to sabotage you, to stop your money, to stop your forward movement. And they may want you to step in and save their reputation. Jealous. This is somebody who is jealous of you and in their ego. And somehow they've got, yeah, collaborated with family. So I don't know, somebody here was definitely collaborating with your family members here. Seen a work husband, work wife. So somebody could have definitely been, I can't make it. I was about to say somebody could have definitely been sleeping with somebody here in your family. And then this card fell out as I was about to say it. I couldn't even get it out good. They slept with a friend here. Could have been a friend or your family member here, but they slept with somebody that you know. So this is somebody who was just having them a good old time, playing at all your energy, sleeping with your friends or your family member. Lying on you, spreading rumors about you, pretending to be you, pretending to be the person who is so connected to God and carries this light, and they don't. This is somebody who's evil, somebody who's a liar, somebody who plays in the darkness here. With this practitioner, they were getting to play and manipulate your energy. And this is somebody who's used to doing stuff like this. They did not like you. They want to be seen for something that they are not, and that's a good person. It's simple as that. They want to be seen as a good person, somebody who can be trusted. But instead of making themselves a good person, someone who could be trusted, they decide to just pretend like they were and have you look horrible and have you gang stopped and try to live in your energy here. Sleep with the people around you. It makes it easier to work with people when you're sleeping with them. You got a little bit more authority over them. You got a little bit better hold on them when you're sleeping with people here. Lawsuit here. You are a winner. So you have a lawsuit here with whoever this is, and it sounds could very well be a few people. You have a lawsuit and you are a winner. You will win these lawsuits, whatever this is right here. You will win it. So find you an attorney, whoever you are. I resonate a lot with this myself because it sounds like some stuff is about to hit the fan. I'm going to go ahead and end it right here, y'all. I'll be back.